Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that you're here today. I appreciate those of you that come back. If you like this video, hit like. I know you don't even know yet because I just started shuffling. But I already drew our cards, so we are going to move along. It does save time when I draw the cards ahead of time. Also, I try to film it as I'm drawing the cards, but I usually have to start over for some reason or another. We have some super cute card toppers today. Excuse me, but first, I think I need to introduce myself. Did I do that? I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. And it's an exciting day already because my air conditioner is out. I emptied my bank account on my medication last night. Which, here's the thing, I am grateful that I had that money in the bank in order to buy my medication. And that is the truth. I'm also grateful that I do have air conditioning for the most part, for the most time. And I am grateful that I have a feeling that this air conditioning problem, it just needs to be thawed. It froze over and it will just be fine. So, and I'm not afraid of the heat. Okay, let's, what are we going to talk about first? I'm so excited. Let's talk about the card toppers because I'm really excited about them. I got a cute, here, we'll just show you. Treats. We're doing treats today. And the first two treats on the first card are strawberry ice cream and kitty vanilla. The second topper is an ice cold Coca-Cola. I don't know why it doesn't want. Here, I think if I put it in my hand, it'll focus better. I like my Coca-Colas to be slushy from the fridge. I don't drink Cokes every day. In fact, I rarely do, but when I do, they really hit the spot when they get that little slushy from the fridge. I'm also really excited about this card topper. We have donuts, and this is how I'm going to remember my COVID birthday coffee. It's not my birthday today. My birthday's in June. But in June, donuts, a big box of donuts showed up at the door, and that was my birthday cake. And it was such a big surprise and such a cool, oh, it was just lovely. I'm getting excited just looking at those little donuts right there. And last but not least, we have our little iced coffee in our blue cup. We have a honey bun, I'm just going to call it a honey bun, with it as your treat. And then the iced coffee has hearts in the top because we love each other so much. At least I know I love you. And okay, so take your time, pick your card and or your card topper, and I am going to read about this card that is part of your reading today. It's from the Kim Krans deck. It was what I was shuffling earlier, but I had already pulled this forest card, and we're going to read about the forest in the Kim Krans book. It's not going to take long. As part of your morning meditation, if you do these every day, that you get to say, hey, I meditate every morning or every day. You get to say that. Also, you get, if you watch the whole video, you get 15 to 20 minutes of meditation. Okay, so the forest. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure such as the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. You may think there's a path that leads you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're an adventurer now. And there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. That is cool. Um, I know that a lot of people, well, these days, some of you don't have a lot of experience with the forest. That's fine. It made me think of a book that I read by Stephen King. Oh, it's been a long time. It's been probably more than 20 years. It's called The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, and it is about a girl who gets lost in a forest. And it has all those magical, mythical elements. She does get lost and find herself on the pathless path, which when I was a kid, that was called, I don't remember, like an animal path or a water path, just a natural path. Um, I shouldn't have even said anything because that's silly. Okay, I have I have a confession, another confession. I have a confession. Uh, so as I'm drawing the cards, right, a card pops out. Oh, God, I'm so tired of this card. I've seen this card so many times. It's a simple card. I don't want to talk about this card today, and I put it back in the deck. Shuffled, laid out a couple cards, shuffled some more, pops out that card that I put back. So here it is. It's in here somewhere. It's one of you. It's your card. It's important. Uh, so we are going to start reading the cards with the ice cream treats. The strawberry ice cream, and the kitty treat. We have. I mean, you just gotta. I'm sorry. I hope y'all aren't tired of me showing you these things up close. They're just so cute. I love them so much. Okay, so you got the Page of Pentacles today. The Page of Pentacles has a youthful spirit. He's also someone who may have just come across a financial opportunity. Maybe he's someone who's learning a little. Maybe you got a little bit of money and you're not used to having a little inheritance or a little money. And you're figuring out there's other things that you can do with that money besides putting it in savings or spending it. You can actually do things like put them in CDs to where they can make money. You can actually go talk on the phone to your banker and find and just say, "Look, I don't want to pay I don't want a savings account. I want my money to pull down some interest." And they'll talk to you about all kinds of things you can do. Um, Coupled with the forest card, it is a magical thing. Money and learning how to manage your money is really fantastic. Did I already tell you that I spent my bank account on my medication? It's okay. I'll make some more money. Um, so here we got the Page of Pentacles in the forest. He's learning about his money. It can be a little dark and scary, but really that light filters through and that dappled sun comes through, and it's the most beautiful thing when you have more than just some savings in the bank, when you've actually got some money making money for you. Um, I went off on the money thing with this Page of Pentacles. That must be what somebody needed to hear today. Um, that's not always what I focus on when we have that card. We're going to move to the Coca-Cola, the ice cold slushy from the freezer. Coca-Cola, and it's got condensation on the outside, and your hands are wet as you pick it up to your lips, and you feel that sweet coldness on your mouth. And if you pick the Coca-Cola, you got the world. I'd like to give the world a Coke. I'm sorry, it just happened. Uh, balance, enlightenment, fulfillment, the world. If you have this card today, the world is yours today. Look at all those stars coming out of her boobies. That's the milk of human kindness. Um, just be prepared to enjoy your day today. It is, you deserve it, man. And in regard to the forest, you know what I would like to say to you? If you're enjoying the world today, if you're enjoying being in the world today, which I really hope that you are, I understand that so many of you are really going through a whole a lot of hard times right now. So take this day, see if you can take a day away from your hardships and find your find your place, if not in the forest, under a tree, barefooted under a tree in the grass. That means I get to do that today, because when I give y'all assignments, I try to do it myself. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not always successful, but that's what a lot of what I'm doing here is just something that will, like, just give us a little extra start on the day, a little extra, um, foot forward. So we're gonna pick up the cute coffee and donuts that remind me of my birthday, which was 11. I get a lot of birthday magic. I do enjoy my birthdays. I know that a lot of you don't get. Oh, here. Oh, look. This was not the card. I love this card. This was not the card I put back. I'll tell you that. I love this card. Why? Eight of Rods, because it's back to basics. Every witch will tell you. What's the first thing you do before you do a spell? What's the first thing you do before you do any magic? What is, you clean your body and you clean your house, or you clean your sacred space. You clean your space, you clean your body. That's the first thing a witch does. And before she does any major spell, back to basics. Back to basics can mean a lot of different things. But I like to start with the most practical, the most likely thing, and that is cleaning house, or cleaning your body. Sometimes that's all you have. Sometimes all you have is your body. Sometimes that's all we have in the world. And one of the best ways to take care of our bodies, we know about eating right, we know about getting enough sleep, we know about exercise, but keeping it clean is also another one, and it can really be a real mood booster to have a shower or a bath, especially if it's been a while, or just especially if you're feeling, water is just very healing, period, in and of itself. And I'm going to leave this card with that, with the back to basics. I'm not going to take it any further than wash your body, wash your house, and you will feel so much better. And regard to the forest, um, well, I think let's just say after you wash your body and wash your house, spend some time out in the garden, out in the yard. I live in an apartment complex, so I don't really have much, because the our yard is the dog park, so it's not a place where you'd want to go barefooted. Um, but just getting out and getting out, breathing some outside air. Um, yeah, and read that book, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. It's a short book. It's about this thick, but I don't know if y'all know this, but thickness doesn't really have to do with how many words there are in the book. It has a little bit to do with that, but there are many other factors, like the thickness of the paper, like the size of the print. You can get a big fat book like this with 500 words. It's possible. Okay, we're going to pull over this final card right here, where we have the sticky bun. No, what did I say? Honey bun? I don't remember. And the iced coffee. We're going to pull over. And let's look at your delicious treat today. Whoops, I just dropped your honey bun. Oh, honey, I dropped your honey bun. I'm not going to chase it, but just imagine it was delicious. And we are going to turn over your card today. Here we go. Battlefield of the mind. Inner conflict. That's what this card is usually discussing. Inner conflict. Maybe a decision. Maybe kind of I'm kind of feeling like right now it's more of a standoff. Or kind of a put it aside. Well, it's time to stop avoiding it. It's time to stop avoiding this decision that you need to make. It's time to make the decision. If you feel like you need more information, I want you to use your psychic energy to find more information. I want you to use some unorthodox ways to get your information, but you need to get this going. Have you been having trouble making a decision? Get someone else to decide for you. And then you'll really know, because they will say something and you'll be like, oh no, we can't, oh. Or they'll say it and you'll be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, don't actually give them the power to decide for you, but get them to help you and say, hey, what would you do? And then act like that's the way you're going to go and feel how your heart feels. You've been at an impasse for far too long. This feels like a lecture. I feel like I'm fussing at you. I'm not impatient with you. I don't know what this thing is that you're sparring with. I don't know exactly what's going on. I mean, I may know you, and we may have even talked about it. However, I'm talking to a lot of people right now, and there could be a lot of different things going on with a lot of different people. And in regard to the forest. Okay, so the forest, and your mind, and your decision. There are dark places in this forest, and that's where you're going to have to go to make your decision. That's why you're having so much trouble. Not all decisions are pleasant. Pray about it. Growing up in the church I grew up with, we would fast and pray, which meant skipping dinner, going to bed, waking up the next day, not having your first meal of the day, breakfast, and not having your lunch, your second meal of the day. And this is a minimal fast. It's just a 1 day fast. And then later that night you have dinner, but while you're fasting, you're praying and thinking and listening and doing quiet things and trying to commune with your universe, your God, your mother God, your father God, your spirit God. Listening, meditating, praying, fasting. These are all good ways to make decisions. And we talk about it. But how many times have I prayed and fasted over a decision in the last year? Once. Once. So, go ahead and do it today. If you have the Two of Swords, do some fasting, do some praying. Here we are at the end of the video. And again, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys. Go out and make the world a better place. Show your love for the people that you love. And the people that you don't love, find something to like about them. Take care. Bye.